Hi, I'm Stance, and this is FrayCAST. On today's FrayCAST, we've got interviews galore for you. We sat down with Muzza and Buzzin and had a chat to them about their recent Xbox victories. We also took the time out and we interviewed our Xbox guys who recently had some victories in the grand finals on Cybergamer, namely Muzza from FIFA 11 and Buzzin from Xbox COD BO. And finally, we're announcing the winners for the Frenetic Ray Player of the Month competition, where first place gets themselves a fantastic Razor Megalodon. Now, it was only a short interview where we just had a quick chat with them about their respective grand final victories.
And Muzza clutching the ball here in Skip's half, and he's playing it through.
Got a chance to get the ball in. Cross in!
He scores! Taking it just before the full-time whistle here in the one.
Sitting down with me today, we've got Muzza, the FIFA 11 player for Fray, and we've also got Buzzin, the COD BO captain of Xbox. First of all, let's have a chat to Muzza. Now, you recently just took out the Cybergamer Xbox FIFA ladder. How did that match go? Was it business as usual?
The match went mostly well. The first game was 4-0 to my opponent, Captain Keno, so that was a bit of a shock to the system, but managed to bounce back with a 4-1 win, so got back on track pretty quickly, and then managed to round it off with a nice 1-0 win in the last game.
You've played in a lot of high-pressure grand finals, like you've won the CG PS3 FIFA 11 as well, and you also took out the ACL LAN against Immunity's Skip. What's your prep like going into a grand final like this?
I like to just try and keep my mind off it a bit, just have one warm-up game going into it. I find that if any more than that, I tend to get into my own head a bit, psych myself out, overthink things, so just like to keep it simple, go and stick to the basics, and then it has all fallen into place recently, which is good.
Nice. So, what's the future for Muzza? Any tourneys on the radar?
The WCG Melbourne qualifiers are coming up on the 27th of August, so I'll be going there and hoping to keep up a good form.
Sounds good. Well, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on your progress for that. Now we'll have a quick chat with Buzzin. Now, Buzzin recently just run the CG pay-to-play 4v4 comp against Taunted 5 Down. Were you confident coming into this grand final?
Yeah, how's it going, Stance? Yeah, overall we were fairly confident coming into this grand final. The main reason was really because we'd beaten them in the winners bracket final earlier in the day, beat them 3-1. We knew it was always going to be a tough match as they had a hard bracket to get into the final, beating like the likes of ACL Sydney winners Mind Freak. But also just because it was the grand final and anything can happen. But yeah, we were fairly confident because we had maps up on them and were happy with the way we were playing that day.
Yeah, nice. Any highlights from the games that you played? Any standouts?
Well, obviously one of the main highlights was Sten picking up the MVP of the match, so congrats to him. But the main highlight was beating them in search and keeping up with them, even in the maps we lost, purely because they recently won the Cybergamer Intermediate Search and Destroy League a couple of weeks back with the same lineup. So yeah, we're all pretty happy with the way we played, and just winning overall to take our second Cybergamer pay-to-play call.
Well, congrats on that win, guys. Lastly, what are some of the targets on your team's horizon? Is there any particular goals that you're working towards?
Yeah, pretty much to win ACL Brisbane, which is on the 2nd and 3rd of October. It's obviously our main concern at this point in time after losing to Mind Freak in Sydney. So yeah, we're going to be focusing a lot to try and take home Brisbane and the title of ACL 2011 champions. It's going to be one of the biggest COD lands ever in Australia for console, so I hope all goes well. But obviously the holy grail we're working towards is of course attending an MLG event and being the first Australian COD team to attend.
Well, everyone here at Fray's got high hopes for you guys, so you've definitely got our support. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Big thanks and shout out to Muzza and Buzzin for taking the time out and having a chat with me.
No worries,
Thanks,
Dan.
man. Yeah, cheers, Dan.
This has been Stance for FrayCAST.
Now for the part you've all been waiting for, where we announce the winners of the FrayCAST Player of the Month competition. Now after all the entries have come in, we've narrowed it down to 3, and now we'll show them to you, but we've done something a little bit different. We've had our resident shoutcaster, Macro, cast them for you guys, just to give it a bit of a spin. I hope you like it, and we'll announce the winner after them. Now first cab off the rank, we've got Xantic with an excellent COD streak.
Hey guys, this is a runner-up clip and another 1v5 clutch by none other than Xantic. I think he can hear half their team running around, and when he pops up he's going to get quite a surprise as he can see one in the distance, one to his right which he picks up for easy +10, then another 2 jump from his left there. From out of nowhere he picks up easy +20. Picks up SMG from one of the ones he just killed, whips up the last there, so that was really easy 1v5 clutch, and then he gets the fuse down, so really good.
Now this second clip's from an interesting game, Halo 2, and we thought this clip stood out because it's not a game we see very often, and it was actually a pretty decent play. It was provided to us by Omega, and here it is.
He's moving down a few levels on this map. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but he goes for a few shots with his snapper rifle. He misses, goes for the melee, smacks him in the back of the head, and says good night. Shoots the guy in the face, misses the second shot, goes for the melee, and whips him up there. Comes up behind another person, melees him, chucks a grenade, and gets a double kill there with ease. So nice nade there to him.
And finally, the last clip that we chose for the Player of the Month competition is provided to us by Robbo, and it is another COD clip, but it is a fantastic one.
Robbo knows he's there as the scope runs back, moves up to top light to try and get a better view as Robbo's coming out of bottom lights now. He knows there's 2 around the corner, doesn't spot the first one, spots the second, gets the first one, picks him up, picks up the second, looks over to Boilers and picks up the third. So bad luck to him for not getting that +15. Pulls out his nade, just throws a bit of a random one to get to mid. At the moment, the rest of his team's down, and it's just a 1v2 clutch, and he does get the that nade frag. He's in bottom lights, pokes out at the side of the light glitch, and he takes out Cynic there. So real bad luck to Molten Server as they just got friggin' dropped.
Now to announce the winners. First of all, the runner-up, and that goes to Xantic with his great 5v1 clutch in Call of Duty. Now he's getting himself a nice Razer Lycosa Mirror Edition keyboard. Now we can't let our second runner-up go home with nothing. Now I've devised a small pack for him. It's a mouse bungee, a Razer Glyphus, and a Razer hoodie, and that'll be going to you, Maverick, for your dedication to the FrayCAST competition. Now for the winner of the Razer Megalodon headset, and it goes to Robbo for his absolutely spot-on clip of Call of Duty. 5v1 clutch, used all the weapons, great nade kill, and just was the entire package. It was exactly what we're looking for, so congratulations, Robbo. We'll be sending out your Razer Megalodon as soon as possible. Again, thank you everyone for sending in your entries to the competition. Now if you didn't win, better luck next time. I'll be announcing the new competition in our next video coming up with the Razer Imperator review. Thanks a lot guys for tuning in, and this has been Stance for FrayCAST.